Hey everybody, it's your friend and your guy, Gardiner. We're going to be taking a look at HAIKU OS. Why? Because I like Haiku, that's why. So we're just going to go ahead and download this here on from their website, haiku-os.org. And then we're going to take a look at the OS and like what the stated goals of this project is and just why should you use Haiku. Okay, the download is done. Let's take a look at the README file. Haiku is an open source operating system that specifically targets personal computing. Inspired by the BOS, Haiku is fast, simple to use, and easy to learn, and yet very powerful. The goals are sensible defaults with minimal configuration required, clean, clear, concise code, and unified desktop environment. All three of these things are things that I believe are super duper important when it comes to an operating system. This is probably my favorite thing. That's why I use GNOME, because everything in the defaults just make perfect sense. So good on you guys. Good on the Haiku project for this excellent approach. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to install this as a virtual machine. Haiku. HAIKU OS, what's up, my duties? Important information before installing Haiku. This is beta quality software. It means there's a risk of losing important data. That's why we're doing it on a on a virtual machine. If you're installing Haiku onto real hardware, you may want to prepare a hard disk partition from another OS. Alright, we're going to install this. No partitions have been found that are suitable for installation. Please set up partitions. Let's see. Install from. Install to. How come I can't install this? Well. B file system format. Yeah, just do it. Boom. Boom. Begin. All right, Haiku. Dude, look at the install. Look at the installation here. Like, how quick and fast is that? That is just truly epic. I love Haiku. It's so fast. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. All right. Configuration settings. How do I set the background? Or not the background, preferences. Screen. Boom. Yes, keep the 1080p screen. Make that full screen again. Look at that. Oh my goodness. That is just sexy. All right. So, there are a few things that I want to try here. Let's take a look at the activity monitor. I'm interested to see. So the thing about BOS is that it's what they call a pervasively multi-threaded operating system. So everything that you see, oh wow, that's interesting. Everything that you see here is like multi-threaded. Now, there's a bit of a lag in drawing the desktop. I guess it's not accelerated. But yeah, it takes advantage of multi-threads. Let's see, Iconomatic Haiku Depot. This is their repository, I believe. Games. What do they have in games? Do they have Alright, look at this. We've got some software, my friends. You can install FFmpeg. Git. Nice. What else we got? Unicode, okay. JPEG. Is this everything that's installed currently? Looks like it. I really like the look of this operating system. Like the fact that the title bar doesn't go across the whole thing like that, that makes me happy. Oh, that's interesting. So maximizing it doesn't necessarily fill the whole screen. Fascinating. But this is their package manager. This is really cool. You got LVM, you got a bunch of open source software that looks like it's coming from like open source projects. That's pretty awesome. We got Python. HAIKU is a better OS than Windows, ladies and gentlemen. Python is awesome. So that's really cool. The last time that I used HAIKU, they did not have a package manager available, just point blank. So that's really cool that they have that now. Desktop applets, preferences, applications. Let's take a look at web positive. Web, whoa. Where did that go? Oh, it's right here. Dude, that's cool. So double clicking minimizes it, and then clicking this shows it. Okay. Dude, that's awesome. Let's try YouTube. I doubt this will do anything. Will this work? So I'm obviously not logged in. Let's find something that isn't totally awful. Coaster Force. I don't know what the heck this is. Is this gonna have sound? Wow, it has sound and it's actually playing, guys. That's impressive. Let's turn the volume down. It looks like you guys can hear that too. Dude, okay. This is pretty cool. So what settings are we playing at? We're playing at 720. So, oof. This is a little rough though. This, I gotta say, it's a little rough. Can't change the settings. Well, dang. But still, the fact that you can play a YouTube video on HAIKU is pretty rad. Let's see. Let's just click on this, shall we?
Hey everybody, it's your friend and your guy and your favorite cynical, pathetic loser, Gardiner.
Well, that's pretty awesome. The fact that it's working with the audio, that inspires some confidence in me. I wasn't suspecting that the audio would work. I thought the audio would not work, actually. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Hey, let's check out the website that I'm working on. I have my doubts that this is gonna work on here, if I'm being completely honest. Let's try and read. Wow, glitched out rendering. You know what? That actually doesn't work exactly the way I want it to, but that's okay. Hey, look at that. We're actually able to read the book. Page 1, page 2, page 4. Wow, look at that. That's actually really, really great. I had my doubts that that would work because of the way I designed it. But actually, no, I think that that makes sense because I built this so that it would work for anybody. But the SVG isn't rendering here. There are some problems with it. But none of the icons are loading. Like these should have icons in here. So that's interesting, the fact that there's no icons. And this is not the right font. These are not the right fonts. But other than that, this works. But you can only read to page 5 apparently. Wait, let's try pushing the key. No. There should be a button in here somewhere that is not visible. Nope. Well, it's not working, but I can move the page around. Can't zoom in though. It won't zoom in. All right, well that's fine. So this is my website. This is what I'm working on. It works on Firefox and Chrome and Safari. Yeah, but right now it's in beta. Anyway, let's not get into that. This is pretty cool. I'm really happy that this works. Let's see. Are there any settings? What's in the settings here? Fonts. Fascinating. So it doesn't look like Web Positive supports web fonts like from CSS and such. I wonder if there's an inspector tool. I doubt it. Script console? Eesh, no. Cookie manager? Eesh, no. Doesn't look like there's an inspector tool. If this is based on WebKit though, that it should have an inspector tool. Maybe not though. Oh, it is based on WebKit. So why isn't there an inspector tool? Doesn't WebKit have its own? I don't know what that button is. All right, well that's cool though. I'm kind of a geek about web browsers, so it's nice to see that there is a web browser that's kind of working. Although it is having trouble rendering this triangle here. About us. Look at that. It's actually working. All right. Okay, that's fun. That's really cool. What is Bbook? All right, let's take a look at the file system here. Ooh, it spawns new instances of the file browser. Interesting. Config. Oh, so that's my configuration settings. Mail. QEMU hard disk. Home. System. Okay, so it's using a similar kind of layout to like the root of a Linux distro. Sort of. You got all your binaries in here. Yeah, your var. Cool. This is just interesting. Add-ons. Accelerants. Decorators. Disk systems. Input server. Let's look at some other software. What's in Tracker? No window. What's this? Oh, my network. Okay. Volume. Oh, can you disable? You can disable your processors. Different. Wow. Okay. Let's take a look at applications again. BPDF, character map, CodeCam, devices. What's in devices here? This is rather uninteresting to me. Yeah. All right. I do like this though. This is cool. And so yeah, so there's an icon-o-matic here. What do you do? What do you do? What do I do here? I don't know how to use this app. What am I supposed to do? Path, style. Well, I do want to say that I really like the look of the icons here. They have a retro quality, but they also feel quite modern. I dig this. It's a kind of a shame that the icons here are so small, considering that they look so nice. Styled edit, terminal, TV. What is TV? Is this for like watching through a TV tuner? That's cool. I like that that's part of the operating system. That's just built in. TV tuners are rad. I have one for my home server actually. And I'm running Plex through the TV tuner. All right, desk bar preferences. Sort applications tracker always first. Show application expander. Oh, icon size. Here we go. Look at that cute little dog. That is a cute little dog, dude. I love dogs. I love the icons here. These icons are great. We're gonna make that one that is an appropriate size. Now I'm wondering if there's a desktop settings, preferences, desk bar, email, file types, keyboard, key map, key, locale, media, mouse, network, notifications, printer, repositories, screensaver, shortcuts, sound, time, touchpad, tracker, virtual memory, appearance, look and feel. Oh, that has a distinctly pleasant retro feel to it. Default or B decorator. That feels nice, but alas, we're going to stick with the default. Glyph hinting, anti-aliasing. It's kind of a shame that everything, like all the text is so small. Let's make it size 14 so we can like actually read stuff. That's better. That's better. Colors. Oh, can you change the window tab color? Well, would you look at that? That's pretty nifty too. That's so cool. This has such a nice retro feel. And look at this icon. This icon right here is just beautiful. I love that. It has personality to it. It's so nice. I'm kind of gushing right now. Okay, let's look for another thing because I want those icons to be larger. Media. What's under media? No, that's not it. Applications, desktop applets, demos. What's under demos? Clock. Oh, that's adorable. That is a tiny little clock. This looks like something out of a SNES. Like, that's just cool. I love that, even though it's minuscule. I could lower the resolution of the screen, but why would I want to do that? You guys want to see 1080p? I should be doing it in 4K for God's sakes. People give me crap for doing my videos in 4K most of the time, but you know what? Just let me be me, all right? Let me do. When you have a YouTube channel, you can do it in 480i if you want, for all I care. Uh-oh. HAIKU 3D has encountered an error which prevents it from continuing. Terminate. Let's try that again. Preferences. I was under demo, and there's HAIKU 3D. Look at that. That is cool. Can I click on these? It's non-interactive. What if I maximize? Oops, that's minimize. Look at that, guys. that is just nice. Also, is this window still technically 16:9? Is this a 16:9 window? I'm gonna have to get back to you in post-production about that, but it looks like it might be actually, which is cool because even though it's not filling the whole screen technically, the fact that it's still, I think that it is, just by going by feeling, I think that it is. But that's really cool. Because 16:9 is like important for some reason. To me it is. Let's see. Installer, magnify. Oh, we got a magnifying glass. Look at this. Let's appreciate this artistry right now. Make this bigger. Can we make it bigger? Yes, we can. My lady. Show info, show grid, no grid. Don't need a grid. Look at that. Wow. That's some beautiful trash bins. Oh my goodness. Look at that folder. That kind of reminds me of the Mac OS 9 type folders, even though they were all they weren't open, they were just standing upright. And they were blue. They were blue, so that's not the same either. But Mac OS 9 and BOS have some of the best icon sets, in my opinion. Look at this. Oh my goodness. What a great little desktop environment. I wish that there was hardware acceleration for the video, and I wish that there was Firefox or Chrome available. And then I would try using this as my daily driver. I honestly would, because I love weird little operating systems. I love it. There are a few things that I've noticed that don't work particularly the way I would expect. Like, holy cow. Let's say that I'm here and I'm trying to write out some stuff. And then if I want to backspace, I typically hold the control key down and hit the backspace key. I also use the control key and use the left and right arrow keys. And on another operating system, just about everyone I've tried, control backspace will delete whole words at a time, and control left and right will do whole words at a time. But that doesn't seem to be the case here. So that is kind of weird. This works. Shift and arrow keys works just fine. Shift backspace doesn't do anything special. Alt backspace doesn't do anything. So that's one tiny nuisance, but I use that all the time. So the fact that it doesn't work here is kind of a real pain point for me. There are two other things that have happened recently. I actually did use this on like bare metal hardware for like a day, and then when the sun went down, I couldn't adjust the backlight of the the screen on the laptop, and that was like a real killer. And the other thing was, I'm pretty sure that the Wi-Fi didn't work or was unreliable. So between like Firefox as a web browser and being able to like debug my code, having a hardware accelerated compositor, or any of the problems with just like the minor everyday little annoyances, can't say that I'm going to be using HAIKU as my daily driver yet. But I am so looking forward to the day when I can, because this is just super, super cool. Having an operating system that's really limited in what kind of software you can run breeds creativity, focus, and that's just really cool to me. So I really want to see where this project goes next, because HAIKU, you're rad to me, and don't stop being weird. I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you believe in the work that I do, you can support this show with a monthly contribution over on Patreon. You can pick up a t-shirt. There's 2 styles right now on Teespring. You can also support the show over on LBRY, lbry.tv/@TheLinuxGamer. And you can hit me up with a tip over there. Those are super appreciated. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.